Yes, friends, it's that time for us to embrace a new year, which means new reads, more books, more fun. So I am excited to be sharing with all of you my January TBR, baby. Let's do this. So I have made it my goal to read 60 books this year. I think it's a very doable goal, but I want to ease into this new year with 4 books on my TBR. My first book is a part of a series that I have fallen in love with, and it is The Wedding Party by Jasmine Guillory. So you guys, I am late to the party, pun intended. Jasmine Guillory is an author whom I have just exposed myself to at the end of 2021. I had a chance to read The Royal Holiday as a wonderful, fun holiday read. And although I am out of order, I'm getting mixed feedback on that. So I'm discovering that her series, The Wedding Date, is really exciting to read because you don't have to read the books in order. Each one is delightful. It's a fun and exciting journey to dive into romance novels with Jasmine Guillory, that she has that perfect blend of romance, a wonderful storyline, characters that you fall in love with, and just are delighted by. I have also heard, however, recently that I should read the books in order from the Wedding Date series, and I'm kind of like, what do I do now, y'all? I'm reading. I'm already on this ride and there's just no turning back. So we'll see, once I go through the entire series, I'll let you know what my experience unfolded, if I have regrets, if I should have read them in order or not. I would love for you to share in the comments your thoughts if you've read Jasmine Guillory's Wedding Date series. I would love to know if you think it is necessary to read the books in order or not. So The Royal Holiday was such a delightful read. I love the characters, and I just did not realize that in one of my major book shopping sprees, I had purchased The Wedding Party months and months, if not a year, before I had purchased Royal Holiday. So when I finished Royal Holiday, I was like, oh my Lord, this book is so delicious. Jasmine Guillory, I follow her on social media and she's delightful. I want more of Jasmine Guillory's work. And so I was looking through my bookshelf and discovered that I already had The Wedding Party. So I'm looking forward to reading it. If you've read it, let me know what you think. And I can't wait to dive into this one. So my next book is a Goodreads award winner for 2021. And I am a little late to the party yet again. But I find that this TBR is left over from some books that I really wanted to get around to in 2021. So I have with me here The Last Thing He Told Me. So this is written by an author who has been celebrated in many, many ways. Laura Dave is an author whom I have not read any of her previous novels. I am looking forward to reading The Last Thing He Told Me. This book was actually not on my radar, this wonderful Reese's Book Club selection. It was not on my radar, although I do find myself reading a lot of Reese's Book Club books. However, I am a dance mom, and so oftentimes me, along with other dance moms, are at the dance studio while our daughters are in class and we're reading books. It's a wonderful way to connect with my fellow dance moms, and one of those lovely dance mothers gave me this book. She had just finished reading it, she passed it along to me, and we do that often, we exchange books, and I am looking forward to reading it. It received a lot of hype, it has received accolades. I hear mixed reviews on the ending. Some love the ending, some are not too crazy about the ending. And I love that this book is, if I'm remembering correctly, it's kind of a thriller or mystery kind of vibe, or both. Forgive me for not remembering right offhand. Either way, both of those genres are outside of my comfort zone. So I'm looking forward to reading a book that's going to stretch me as a reader, and I can't wait to see if this book was worth the hype or not. The next book has been calling my name for quite some time. This book has been saying, Denise, read me, or not, but you get what I'm saying. This book, The Personal Librarian, is a book that I am looking forward to reading in the month of January. I think it's a great way to start my reading year. And it is written by Marie Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murray. How about that? I have heard so many wonderful things about this book. The genre historical fiction is indeed a genre that I love so dearly, and I could not think of a better historical fiction novel to start my year with. So here we are. The Personal Librarian is also a book club selection for Diverse Spines. Diverse Spines has a wonderful Instagram account, and also the authors of Diverse Spines, the book collection, which I talk about a lot, actually did a book haul and tag for the Diverse Spines book collection. They are amazing. And so they have a book club, a virtual book club. And I have never participated in it in the past. And I'm looking forward to participating with their March selection. I am reading it a couple of months early, and that's okay. I know for the month of January, actually December and January, because it's a thicker book, is The Love Songs of W.E.B. Du Bois. Honoré Fanon Jeffers wrote that book, and it is fabulous. It is a book that I think is a must read. It's an important read. It's one that I think will go down as a classic. That is their December and January book selection. And then for February, they have My Monticello. And March, The Personal Librarian is the book selection for the Diverse Spines Book Club. So this is a remarkable story of J.P. Morgan's personal librarian, Belle de Costa Green, the Black American woman who was forced to hide her true identity and pass as white to leave a lasting legacy that enriched our nation. I'm finding these books on passing to be, how do I word it? We're getting a lot of them, right? So we have The Vanishing Half, we have Passing. I'm sure there are many others. I'm just thinking of books that I personally am connected with. And so I don't know where you are with that storyline. Passing could be a storyline that you're tired of reading about or hearing about. It could be one that is intriguing to you and that you want to dive into more through fiction or nonfiction works. Wherever you land with that is what it is. And I'm at a place where I am still intrigued. I'm a little fatigued. I also read Fly Girl, a young adult novel, middle grades, maybe young adult, that was really centered around the concept of passing, that was centered to the storyline. And, you know, we'll see. Maybe by the time I get to the end of The Personal Librarian, I'll be done with passing being a storyline. Maybe I will want to read and learn more about that. Either way, I'm looking forward to reading this book. And the fourth and final book on my TBR for the month of January is Liberty. It's another historical fiction piece. I am looking forward to reading Liberty by Caitlin Greenidge. I have heard a lot of wonderful things about this book. This book is featured in my Diverse Spines video where I had participated in the Diverse Spines tag and book haul. So if you want to learn more about the summary and what the book is about, I encourage you to watch that video. This is yet another element of passing. Passing is also a part of the story. However, I find that it's not as central to the storyline as maybe perhaps The Personal Librarian or some other books. However, it's still a part of the whole plot and really helps shape the character's journey. I love how there seems to be a wonderful combination of family drama, love drama, issues around race. I'm really interested in this book because I have a feeling that it's also beautifully written. I am not familiar with this author. However, I just have a strong sense just by the summary that this book has so many layers to it and has to be beautifully written. Between like the people that I know that have recommended it, I know that they are very well read and they enjoyed it, as well as just knowing what the story is about. Like, this is going to be top notch. I just have a feeling that it's going to be great. So I'm looking forward to reading that. So here they are, my friends, my January TBR. I am hopeful that I will get through this TBR, and I have a feeling that not only will I get through this TBR, I might be able to get through a couple of other books in addition to these 4. Wishful thinking, a little ambitious, but I have a feeling it's going to be a good month for reading. I am curious to know what is on your TBR for the month of January. Please post in the comments below what you're up to as far as your reading is concerned. And let's do this reading thing together, friends. I am looking forward to reading with you in the month of January. And until next time, happy reading. Bye.